This is Project Jude, a story adventure game that I started working on last year, and ever since that year, a lot has happened. Not only did I completely change, but so did the game. Originally, it was a third-person game, then a first-person, and now it just doesn't exist anymore. Well, I guess that's a lie. I actually still have the project, but I just haven't opened it in a couple of months now. Since my last devlog 2 months ago, people have asked me what happened with the game. I was reluctant to give out any statements about it because I didn't know what happened. I guess I just stopped working on it. But to fully make you understand why, we need to go back to March 2014. I was 13 at the time and this game just dropped for the PlayStation, Infamous Second Son. This was my baby. I loved this game so much I would spend hours playing it. The graphics, the visual effects, story, everything about it was just awesome. It was actually the first game that I 100%ed. Fast forward to 2019, I just started working with the Unity engine. I created a few games here and there, but most of them used YouTube tutorials to help. Until I came to the game dev realization of, hey, I want to make a game. Whoa, let's slow down a little bit. Before we continue though, this video is sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online community with thousands of inspiring classes for curious and creative people. There are topics like illustration, video, freelancing, design, and more. Skillshare can help you deepen existing passions or teach you something new. I've actually been taking this video editing with Premiere Pro class by Jude. It's teaching me things about editing and showing me tips and tricks that I would have never known. So if you're keen to learn something new or want to exceed at a certain skill, then Skillshare is a great place for you. And the first 1,000 people to click the link below will receive a 1-month free trial of the premium membership. Thank you Skillshare, and let's continue. On April 13th, 2020, I released my first devlog. It received a lot of support, which ended up being my most viewed video at the time. The video just went over the plan of how I wanted to make a game similar to Infamous Second Son, and people loved it. Devlogs continued to come out every 1 to 2 weeks, and steady progress was being made. Until the first hurdle. I released a community post showing off the model that was being made for the game, and although people really liked it, some trolls decided to accuse me of theft. They went around spreading rumors that I stole this model, even though I commissioned an artist to make it. They even went to the extent of creating a fake Twitter and Instagram account posing as the artist and accusing me on there too. I was still new to this whole YouTube thing and didn't know how to handle it. So I just went around replying to comments defending myself. I later released another devlog explaining the situation and proving my innocence. And although this was then dropped, I was still carrying the damage. You see, this may sound stupid, but this entire situation made me not want to work on the game as much. But I continued. Devlogs would then continue until October, which is when I took my break from YouTube as I had uni exams. Over this break, I started to realize that this dream game was never going to be finished. You see, it's like that saying, don't bite off more than you can eat. I unfortunately fell into this trap. I had this massive game idea in my mind and didn't even consider whether it would be possible to make it. I'm a solo developer who was trying to make a AAA game. And unfortunately, this game would never meet a finished state, as there was too much to do. However, I didn't want to completely abandon the project, so I just changed and removed content from the idea, and worked on that instead. The game then officially turned into a first-person game. Progress was going well, and I was having a lot of fun working on it. But I kept having to remove certain aspects from it as once again I was overscoping. Now this progress continued until now. You see, I came to this point where this game is no longer something I want to make. Because of all these features and plans I needed to remove, the game was turning into something completely different and not what I intended. I have opened the project a few times and tried to work on it, but it doesn't feel fun anymore. If anything, it feels like school homework or a chore, something that I really don't want to work on. So this is the finish line. The development has stopped on the game and no more devlogs will be released about it. I do plan on coming back to this game at some point in the future, maybe with more people, but at this point I don't want to work on it. But I want to thank you all that have supported me on this journey, as it was incredible. Also, I feel like I need to say this, I'm still going to be releasing content on YouTube, that's not going to change. I'm just not going to be posting Project Jude devlogs. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. Thank you to all my Patreons, Atomic Punk, TARDIS IT Guy and Smoking Vita, and check out Skillshare down below to get your free trial of the premium membership. And I'll see you all next time. Bye!